Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of The Last Kingdom in Aurora 4X, and, well, I've skipped ahead a little bit, and after some negotiations with the various factions, we've decided to try to take the planet in Zhatelier before the aliens from Diamond get there. Hopefully that will work out. We got already some freighters going on out there. I don't think we have any colonists on our way there, although how many? We got 30 infrastructure there, and let's have a quick look at the colony that we plan to take. It would be this one, I believe. So 30, that would technically be enough for... Okay, so we'll probably send in the Royal Colony Fleet down that way as well. So I'm just going to do it now then. So let's load colonists, auto route. We need to go to Calradia, and then we can do the regular standard transit. We do have the Catmandos all the way up here. We don't have anyone in this system right now, though. But unload colonists there, and then auto-route back. Well, we can't auto-route back quite yet. We need to get back to Calradia, and then we can get to Barracuda over there. There's one reason why I brought you back on here, and some may have already noticed the notification there, but I will show you that in a few moments. So just refuel from there and then get back to Veralis. Well, we'll see how it goes from there. But we've exploited a ruin in Durandal, the anomaly or the ancient construct in there, on the innermost planet. Well, A1, of course, it's the innermost planet. Anyway, so it will improve sensors and control system research by 30% on that body, and hopefully it does improve. Or I believe it does also provide some Empire-wide bonuses. But that is actually rather handy. Now, actually, let's have a quick look at the body itself. No, that's the wrong system. Durandal, where are you? Oh, right. Planet Monitoring Station number 3 is one. Somebody wanted to name us. So, that is what it is. So, yeah, I get a lot of bit bonuses there. We got a little bit infrastructure here already, but not enough to actually get population in there. It does require a lot, but we basically need to just have 1 million people in there, and then that contract should be activated. So that's going to be handy, but it is a colony cost of 27, so it is a bit of a high. It has quite high pressure. Actually, how high pressure does it have? Okay, yeah, 107, oh, actually 108 atmospheres, more or less. Okay, well, that's a little bit extra. So yes, we probably won't be able to make that properly livable, but we've already started colonizing the planet with there was the ruined city in here. So we've got a little bit of population in there already. We've actually got some mines there already, and we are getting a little bit of minerals there. It'll take some time, of course. But let's get going, shall we? So, a bit interesting to see what sort of capabilities the aliens have. New mineral depositing Crocea Mors. Just corundum. And we actually, let's have a quick look at the map here. I did show it a little bit, but that is where we're currently surveying. And then we've found even more planets down here. So far it's pretty good, and Emerald we've already surveyed about 1/3 of that. Let's actually have a quick look at the survey results there. So, Emerald, just look at the mineral text we got. Some Uridium, Gallicite, actually, pretty good. Now let's actually have a look. Is that Gallicite on no particularly colonizable planet? We haven't been to the innermost planet yet, which means that we haven't surveyed most of these potential colonies. Shame, really. We'll get there eventually. Now, I wonder how close are we in Calradia with the logistics? No, not yet. I know that we got some cargo ships at least on their way to the place, and we're actually sending 2 battalions of infantry down that way as well to defend our colony. And, you know, they can start digging in there. Hopefully that will work. Or at least give... Oh, right, we got 2 new mules, so that's good. How is our fuel situation? We got 13 million there. In Caldera we got 6 million, and Crasinia we got about 9 million. Okay, we might want to actually bring some of the fuel from here. on the other end. Because on the House Alexandrus side of the galaxy so far, it's been fairly peaceful. And there is actually the... well... assuming that there were Rakas, there's a bit of a bug in the game where Rakas disappear on a reload, so... But we haven't gone to survey the system, or survey the planet yet, so... we don't know for sure. Right, so we got the new ships. Let's have a look. So we got 2 cargo ships in here. I suppose we could... Actually, how many of our ships are currently moving to the Zhatelier system? You are taking infrastructure there. I think then we got the troop transport taking troops there. You got footmen and knights. And then we got some... Actually, that's all that is heading there. I think what we are gonna do... Actually, just making sure these are not going down there. We got one that is... Oh, right, I wanted to get rid of these 2. Good. Oh, well, not necessarily get rid of, but we can replace them with some better ships. So we can just wait for the 23 days and then do that. Although, I suppose we could... How is our Galisite situation? It's not great, in all fairness. Not great in Boronite either. Okay, so we do need to be a bit careful in using our Galisite. I mean, we do have a little bit Galisite in Caldera. Actually, we got, well, 2,500 tons, and Christina Imperialis, we already traded 1,000 tons for some Corbomite in here, because they do not have any production of that yet, at least. But, of course, in here, we do have a little bit. Actually, not Corbomite, no. I'm pretty sure that they're... Actually, let's have a quick look at the Neoling. We really have a shortage of Corbomite, don't we? Also, I just realized that I do not have the music song, so I'll fix that in... for the... Well, actually, I'll probably fix that in a few moments. So bear with me. Let's do that right now. Sorry about that, it's a bit of a extempore recording session. You just have to listen to me for the time being. Okay, now we got that one started. New mineral deposits. Ooh, so sorry, that must be a gas giant then. And we got another trade ship, or ship for the trade or commerce guild. Alright then, so do we have any of your fleets in current orbit? We could update you eventually, although you're still pretty far away. So I think what we're going to do is, first of all, we'll quickly close some of those in the way there. Let's create another fleet. Trade fleet number 5. And then we can drag the Denarius down that way. Now, question is, what do we want you to do? That is actually a very good question. Let's see. Have we started getting the refueling station yet? I think we did. Refuel station, yes, we do have one. Okay, so... Oh, right, it's 10 trips. Okay, so we might want to use something bigger than that. We do have some deep space tracking stations here still that we could probably take one into, I don't know, Zhatelier, for example. You know what, we'll do that. So, load installation, deep space tracking station, and then auto route to Colorado, through Shamshir, and to Zhatelier. And then over there, unload all installations, and then make our way back. Hopefully we can get there in a timely manner. And you'll probably want to do your refueling as well. So refuel from there and then go to Virale. So that's going to take almost a year. Like 11 months. Distances are quite bad for us. At least if we want to do things quickly. I think we are going to build one more. Actually, let's have a look at the shipyard here real quick. So we've got all those that are not busy. I'm gonna leave those, or 2 of those open. We might get rid of some of the 2 old mules that we'll get. Well, we'll scrap them and then we can build the new ones. Utilize some of the parts again, maybe. To save us some time, and also get some Galisite back from the engines. Right, the workhorse... Oh, right, kangaroos. We could actually build another... Oh, right, yeah. I'm building a stork over there. I suppose what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to build another kangaroo. So I'm just going to put you down to the shipyard fleet, so that we can transport a bit more troops at a time. Hopefully that will speed up things. Now, of course, they still have a pretty long unload time, so they're not an invasion army or anything like that. Aventurine, Neutronium, Tritanium, Mercassium, all accessibility 1, or 0.1, sorry. And in Jasper we found some Geranium. Oh, right, Orlanco ship down here cannot do their orders. You could use a bit of a overhaul, though. And we got another research lab. Now we have started getting some more points on the research and that, but actually one thing that I suppose I might want to do is get the increased particle beam range, because the 100,000 kilometers is actually rather small. I'm going to speed that one up a little bit, just so that we can increase the range faster. Now, of course, we still want to get better engines, or the ion drive technology soon enough, and I believe, yes, we got that queued up already. It's still going to take a while. We're going to get the research speed eventually. We might want to actually put in an extra lab there. Can we? We probably get one away from the railgun launch velocity and increase the research rate there, so it's now going to be still over a year. But it is at least a little bit faster. I still got one more research lab under construction right now. We could probably build more, to be fair. Jump point detected in Amber. Right, we actually got quite a few jump points here. Interesting. We might have to shuffle around some of the system, or some of the map again. On terrain we found more titanium, vendorite, uridium and corundium. Not massive quantities, but not bad. Oh, right, it's a comet. Jump point detected. Oh. Right, there's the first extra jump point in here that we found. That's good. Research completed. Oh, right. Wait, rail point defense in place. Oh, right, we got the railgun SDO. Right. That's actually not a bad idea. And now we started on the brigade headquarters. We found some more boronite and mercassium in a comet. And hand cargo has completed orders, so now we can switch around the... It's actually close. Everything else between there for the time being. So it's going to be easier to switch. It was the cargo 1 that arrived home. Just making sure these are... Yes, they are Mule Mark 2s. Right, now I think these can start doing a cycle move again. Well, I will still transport some more infrastructure from Lübeck this time. So you can load infrastructure. We got over 9,000 there, and the terraforming in there has been completed. So they don't need any of the infrastructure there anymore. And then what you're going to do is you're going to alter route back to Colorado, go into Colorado, unload all installations, then go back to Barracuda, or you can refuel at the gas giant near Lübeck. Refuel from there, and then cycle move. So it's 140 days per trip, more or less. It's going to fluctuate a little bit because of the orbiting of the planets and all that. But it should be okay. So we can keep on moving a little bit. These are more fuel efficient, at least. And faster. So that should be alright. Now let's keep on going then. Oh, and the small oiler number 2 has finished orders. So how much? Still got 12.8 million there. Oh, hold on a minute, what's that? That was the oiler that we had in Ecosox, wasn't it? So if we have a look at that, because we have a project going in here, we got the tug going down to there to stabilize a Lagrange point. and then we can get a shortcut going in so we can actually survey that area. Hopefully there's a lot of resources in there. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be the case or not, but I hope that it is. Also, something, just quickly checking the minerals in here, because I just know that there's some minerals in here, including this gas shine. Actually, there's two gas... Yeah, there's two gas shines, I believe. The B5 and the C1. Okay, that's... the B2 actually has a decent minerals. We might want to utilize that at some point. Some gallesite, duranium, carbamide, titanium, a lot of vendorite. But these are technically reserved for the crown for the time being. Right, let's jump back to Barracuda, and let's have a look at the boiler number 2. So yeah, you are a bit low in fuel. You know what, I'm gonna send you to go to Skofnung, Crescina Imperalis. You're gonna refuel from Colony, and you're gonna go back, and you're gonna go probably to all the way to Calradia, I think. Transfer fuel to Colony, and then you can go back to Barracuda and operate Borealis. So that's going to take about half a year. We'll see how that goes. I mean, at least in Skofnung they are producing fuel, so we just need to transfer some of the fuel for potential military operations. Speaking of military operations, we have transferred a corvette for the Hand from the Royal Fleet. It's the first Hornet is now there, and it has been updated. The Squire Hornet over there has not been, but we are updating this Squire Hornet, and then we're going to switch around some of the ships there. Now, the problem is with refitting these, it's about as expensive as building an entirely new one, but refitting does at least keep the training at 100%, which is very important for beam fighter or beam ships. So yeah, that's why I'd rather do that than... Well, I mean, I will also be building new ships. We actually do have some... Right, that's still missing a little bit of room to get some point defense guns, or point defense ships. Because we do not know if the aliens that we found have missiles or not. We haven't actually seen them fire. We haven't had any confrontation with them since we found them and we left their system. We also got a supply ship underway here, which should be done in October. Although I think that happened in the previous episode, or we started building that in the previous episode. Look, Gung, we have a... Oh yeah, you are a bit of Rio deployment there. I believe that was the one that was in Emerald, wasn't it? So it's now making its way back. Let me go back to Zhatelier. Has anything reached there yet? Not by the looks of it. What about Shamshir? Oh! Yes, we have. Alright then. So we're about to get into Zhatelier once again. Civilian construction. Okay, civilians construction on the freighter. We completed cargo shuttle in Borealis. We're about to build a diplomacy vessel. We'll probably send it to Zhatelier for the time being. I mean, we might be able to... Well, actually, no, I don't think we will. But yeah, we'll get it to Zhatelier at least. Because that is a neighboring system. Although, knowing how the AI behaves will probably be... Ooh. That has a 4-hour increment there. It's probably just the aliens going into new systems. Right, our longer survey, you are orbiting... Oh! Oh, right, never mind. So yeah, you were surveying that planet there. It's just so long distance to the next one, so I think we'll just give you orders to go through one of the unexplored ones there. Hopefully you'll have enough fuel to get there. So did we find anything on the number 8 there? There's one moon with some... Actually, no, that's 7. On number 8 we got some uranium there. And some neutronium. And actually more uranium, neutronium, and uridium. Okay. So this one... That one's probably worth mining, although it is a bit big one. Doesn't have a massive population, but yeah, it can be mined. Not orbital miners necessarily, but... Oh, right, orders assigned, so you moving back to Viralis. You should be... Yeah, you just spotted a new jump point. That's good. Ship constructed. We got a new miner. And we completed the railgun thingy. Let's actually have a look. We got two... At this point, I think increasing the research speed, research, and the jump drive efficiency are more important. So I'm going to put the research labs on that. The particle beam range is good on... We do want to focus a little bit on the... Hold on. Have we started on getting the bigger range? No, not yet. We might want to do that, though. Soon enough. We'll go with the current one, at least, for the time being. Right, so now that... yeah, so we got the miner... Nope, we do not want to design missiles. Hold on a minute. We can use the Royal Tug number 2. So, fleets, space station, Traxxer, Anaconda. You're gonna go is to Blutgang. And you're gonna release Traxxer ship to the mining company there. Then you go back to Barracuda. And you can refuel at the Barracuda here number 2. Hopefully there's enough fuel in there. There should be. And then you can move back to Viralis. It doesn't take too long, and actually let's have a quick look. How much do we have in Blutgang? I know that we got the comet in here that we are mining in. I don't actually have a lot of minerals in there yet. We do have the carbonite there, which we have a bit of a shortage on. That should be okay. And some enderite. Alright then. Now let's keep on going, shall we? Commander experience. Right, and we did actually send the Scholar troop ship to transport the archaeology battalions from the A1 to A3, just so that we can get to using or digging in the ruins faster of the ruined city, because that would be nice. We added some more capacity at the shipyard for the kangaroos right now, because we can actually build all of them from this shipyard instead. So we don't need to... So we can start increasing the size of this even further. Now I do wonder, if I was to add in another 10,000... It would take out until February. Like, I don't want to make this to at least 50,000, maybe even get it all the way to 100,000, but I'll do it in smaller increments. So we'll set activity again. And how well are we getting the ships in, all the corvettes here? Also, we are getting a new slipway for the corvette shipyards, but that's going to be in July next year, so that is a bit of a far away still. About a year away, actually. Let's actually have a look at Zhatelier again. So we are closing on the planet there, good. And one of the oilers arrived in Viralis, so we got 15 million liters of fuel again. That is good. And the Scholar troops completed order, so let's have a quick look. I believe in Durandal, yes, all the battalions are there now. So we got 1 regiment of construction battalions, and then we got 6 archaeology battalions. Hopefully that's enough. Like, we do have a... Cedo, we got 24 points in there total from the battalions by the looks of it. So hopefully that's enough. I'm not entirely sure if it is, but... Oh, terraforming a report. Right, Lübeck, they added in a bit more nitrogen, just in case. Construction factory completed in St. Petersburg, so let's have a quick look at that, shall we? Right, so they're not actually building anything. Do they have any... They do have neutronium there. We'll build another 5. We have gotten some mines in here as well, so we are at least getting some resources, but it's just... Right, Kiev is actually providing a few resources, but they do not have neutronium at all here. That's a bit unfortunate. There might be... Actually, there's not much in... what about Caldera? Caldera does have neutronium. So there might be some trade to be done there, or they could just buy from the Miners Guild. They got over 1,000 something. They also got a lot of uranium, actually, that could be sold. I suppose that's not too bad. Oh, and we got... We got Orbit Bike Battalion. Do we have our troop transports available? We got only one, and that's currently in Zhatelier system. So we can't transport that yet, unless we borrow the Scholars troop transport, which I suppose is a possibility. Right, I wanted to get rid of those two old mules, though, so let's have a... Scrap. Mule Mark II. We've got those two, so let's quickly create those two tasks. But anyway, we are out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.